What's going on, guys? So got a call from somebody that wanted to do an LS swap and an 85. They originally told me an S10, so sent me some pictures. Obviously it was a C10. They said there was a little fire, nothing too crazy. Maybe I misheard them, but that's what I thought I heard, was nothing too crazy. So let's see if this is definitely a project that I'm hoping I didn't bite off more than I could chew. But it definitely caught on fire. So the engine bay was on fire. The whole truck was on fire. Yeah. So probably, I guess you can't probably see that in the video, but talked to the owner of this truck because I haven't really talked to him face to face until a little bit ago. To me it sounds like he actually wants a full build on it, so I had already given him a price on the swap and rewiring the truck, but it looks like it's gonna need everything, I guess. New doors, new hood, new dash, new column, new brake system, new suspension, new hood. The roof is definitely warped, so this door is pretty jacked out. I'm hoping the cab's not jacked, but the door is definitely pushed in. So he looks like he's really serious about doing this truck, which is great for me. Got a lot of work, but just kind of a little worried on if it's gonna get too expensive. It's actually a Cheyenne. It's a Mexican truck, so I'm sure he definitely wants it. So yeah, on these the beds are different. It's got the older tail lights, so they're definitely unique for sure. Not sure if that's original or not. That might not be original. Wood bed. And then right here, from my understanding, there's a Chevy emblem that goes here, and then either 1500 or 2500, I can't really remember. And then they usually have running bars right here, chrome running bars that go up and back. So it'd definitely be a cool build. Some center lines, looks like. Yep, center lines. Kind of like an old school 90s style truck. But yeah, this guy is definitely serious about building this truck, which is, like I said, really good for me. So it looks like he brought me an LS3. So this is the motor we're working with. It's obviously a junkyard pullout, but if you've watched all the stuff I do, it's unfortunately, I mean, I'd love to get into the full show aspect of things, but what I usually build is I build a nice cruiser, a nice driver. So it's still on the pricier side because I'm definitely not the cheapest one, but it's not a $100,000 build. I haven't stepped into that realm yet, or 100,000+ I should say. Mines are still relatively affordable for the average, maybe not the average guy, but definitely you don't have to be rich to afford me. So yeah, so we'll finish cracking on this one. This is an LT, so that's going in, and yeah, we'll go from there. But that other one's gonna be definitely a big project. This one's just a swap, so it's nothing too crazy on this one. But yeah, he's definitely serious, so we'll get some some parts ordered for this and get some quotes. I don't paint, and he wants the firewall painted, and he wants the roof replaced because it's warped. So we'll definitely get some prices for that and then go from there. All right, guys, we can give you a little update of this big project, the burn truck. So we took the doors off, took everything off the dash that was burnt. Now it's about to get sandblasted. So we're gonna sandblast everything in here. Took the fenders off, inner fenders, engine, trans, all the wiring, brake booster, master cylinder, all that stuff. Everything was pretty burnt. So gonna sandblast all this, pop some dents out, and then H-Builds Hector is gonna paint the firewall and the inside. So that's what's going on with this. Next week we'll get this all powder coated, or not powder coated, painted, or sandblasted next week, and then after that then get it painted. Hector Silva H-Builds already did the roof. It's got a new roof skin on it. So yeah, steady progress with this one. Just figured I'd film a little bit before I left for the day. Early release today. It is 10:20 in the Phoenix area, Arizona. Let's see, the weather is 95 at 10:21. Let's see what humidity is. 34% for everybody that thinks we're a dry heat. We're really not. It's kind of low humidity compared to the last few days. Yeah, so we're out of here for the day. Start early, leave early. We got to go drop off the transmission to get rebuilt. And that's pretty much it for the day. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on this one, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we made a little progress on the burnt square body, the Cheyenne. So we had it sandblasted. So it's all sandblasted. It's got to get scraped off, and it's all got to get sanded down, sanded and primered and painted. So you can't really see that. Yeah, the whole inside of the cab sandblasted, the firewall. So yeah, that'll get some work done to it and painted, and then I do another little progress clip, and that's all done. So we got the roof and everything sandblasted so far on the inside and the firewall. So get it painted, get it ready for the swap, the wiring, and get it all done. So I'll do another clip when we get a little bit more progress. So we got this truck back from paint. This is the old crispy burnt one that we recorded a while back. So Hector out at H-Builds hooked us up. So we stripped it all down, had it sandblasted, sent it to Hector out at H-Builds, and he did the rest. So he did a lot of the body work. Like, this thing was on fire, so he straightened out the dash. Obviously we still got to change the steering column. We just put that on there so we can steer it. But painted the dash, did the door jambs, did the firewall, put a new roof on it. So now we got it back. We got a clean slate. We're gonna start doing the wiring. We got an American Auto Wire for it, and then we're doing a LS3 in here. So we're gonna clean up the chassis, and then change the suspension and stuff like that. We have the doors over here. Kind of got a mess right now, moving stuff around. We got the new doors right here that are already painted on the inside. We got the hood over there, the cowl, and then the engine underneath that plastic. So we'll be getting started on this. I'm not sure if this thing's gonna leave here done. It's probably not. It'll leave here running, but other than that, that's pretty much all the info I got on this right now. We talked to the owners about doing Dakota Digital and a Vintage Air, and then obviously he's gonna have to get a steering column and literally everything inside, all the switches, all the duct work. I'm not really worried about radio or speakers or nothing like that, but insulate it, carpet, weather stripping. Like I said, we're doing the suspension. I think we're doing the suspension. They talked about doing suspension, so we'll see. And then I think they have their painter of choice, so they're gonna take it to their painter for the exterior and get that all taken care of. I don't think that is gonna happen until after we're done with it, but we'll probably still get it back, do some shakedown miles once it's painted. It's kind of a cool truck. You know, you don't see these often. This is a Cheyenne, I believe. So yeah, an imported truck. So get a little more progress done on it and show you some in a bit. Alright, wanted to give you guys a little update on this burn truck before we leave for the weekend. Made a decent amount of progress. So we got the LS3 in, we have the 6L80 trans in, we got Speed Engineer swap headers, dirty dingle mounts. Still got a fuel system's done, just got to run the fuel line. But I kind of wanted to get the engine where I need it, you know, because those dirty dingle mounts, they slide. So we'll see how far back or how far forward we want to go. We got the ICT billet with the AC compressor because we are running Vintage Air. So we got the condenser all mounted up front. And then we're doing a American Auto Wire kit on it. So just kind of got the harness just mocked up for now. We got the Vintage Air right here. We got the controller mounted. Just got the harness in there. We'll loom it once everything's set to where we want it. But yeah, it's coming along. Got the radiator sitting in there. We're gonna get the radiator support and the little rubber pieces for it tomorrow. We got to get some insulation so we can put the Vintage Air box in. We already have the plate on and it's painted. Let's see, we're waiting on the engine harness from PSI, so that should be hopefully shipping this upcoming week. And yeah, guess we'll just keep going on it, but this is pretty much the progress. Got some of the duct work in, and we did put the fenders back on. So this truck will be going to paint after I'm done with it. So we just did the inside of the fenders. We got to get the wheel tubs for it, the inner fenders, whatever you want to call them, and then see what it wants to do about brakes and suspension. We're doing the Dakota Digital gauges, the RTX. So, still in the package, so. But we're doing that. So, yeah. Pretty big build, but it's getting there. Pretty crazy from where it started on fire to this. I really thought it was a lost cause. Now that firewall is a little wavy. It's got, you know, some imperfections in it, but they didn't want to they didn't want to do the complete firewall. They just said if we could just paint it, make it look half decent, which H Builds definitely did a good job on that. Like I said, They just wanted it painted. They didn't want to replace the firewall. I know, obviously, you can replace it and it'll look a lot better. You did do the roof, so yeah. Maybe next time I give you an update, it'll be running. Maybe we'll see, or maybe I can actually try and give you guys some real updates. So yeah, see how far we get from now. Alright guys, so we made a lot of progress on the burned C10. So this thing's about ready to go to somebody else, get the paint done and the interior put in it. And then we're going to get it back and we're going to test drive it, make sure everything's good. But as of right now, we're done with it. So we got the LS3 in there with the 6L80. We have vintage air and Speed Engineer headers, PSI conversions, swap harness. Twin Belt hooked us up with an intake and the upper radiator hose. Dirty Dingle swap mounts, aluminum radiator with E-fans, and then Hector from H Builds did the paint on the firewall, the roof, and the interior paint. So we got new wheel tubs for it right here, just a factory replacement. So, yeah, so this is it right here. You can check it out. So we got that all done. We got the new doors from Holly Classic, I believe is the brand. So we got 2 new doors. It's my seat, been moving it around. Yeah, so it's like a baby blue. I'm not 100% sure on the paint code. I know H Builds has it and the customer has it for wherever they're taking it to next. We got the Dakota Digital right here, vintage air. The harness is it's all wrapped up. American Auto Wire harness from headlight to tail light. So none of the light housings are here, so we just kind of wired it. All that's gonna have to come off anyway for paint. So just kind of put them on there, or just ran the wiring, got all the wiring done, and yeah. So that's where we're at with this. Can turn the power on for you guys and check out the Dakota Digital and the vintage air. Everything works, so we don't have door handles on here either. Let's see. So the gauges are all functional. Vintage air is all complete. And let's get this thing started. Oh, you know what? Before we get started, a few other things we did is we did the just stock replacement master cylinder and brake booster, and then we did stock replacement suspension parts. We left the springs that he had on there. He wanted the same stance, so we just left that. Yeah, let's get this thing started real quick. So the exhaust isn't done, that's just an open header. I think he's going to do a full stainless exhaust, but the main concern is paint and body and the interior. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, once he gets it painted, he gets the interior put in it, and the glass obviously gets put in it, then we can actually drive it, make sure this thing's 100%, put some miles on it, and yeah. So this thing will be coming back to us once it's all done, but in the meantime, this is it. It runs, drives, it runs, moves, stops, steers. The electrical's done, and I'm sure it's probably good to go engine wise, but I mean, with 0 miles on it, it's kind of hard to say that for sure. So and we got a couple other things going on. So this truck we built maybe like 6 years ago, V6 to V8 swap, did a cam converter, I don't know, a bunch of different things, but it's got low oil pressure. It was a junkyard motor that never got rebuilt, so I'm sure something's up with it. We're gonna get this checked out, go from there. And we got this 64 Impala that was a 4 on the floor manual. We're doing a automatic conversion, so it'll be a 700 R4 when it's done. Clean little car. So that's what's going on right now. We have a few other things coming in. We have a LS swapped OBS Suburban. Well, it's not swapped yet. We'll be swapping that. We have like I think it's a 69 or first gen Camaro. It's already LS swapped. That'll be coming in for a harness. The harness, all the electrical's kind of janky on it. And we have a Monte Carlo SS, like an 87, 88, coming in for an LT4 swap. And another 2 square body C10s that are out getting the firewall and engine bay shaved and painted. So we'll be getting those back here shortly as well. So that's what's going on here. Just stay tuned and see what we're working on next.